Hey everybody, this is James at Rattlesnake Defense. Today we're going to talk about a Ruger 5.7 LC carbine. I have a couple FN 5.7s here as well, and I'm going to ramble a little bit about 5.7 and how I might have experienced it wrong. So if you're not into that kind of thing, like, it's just my opinion, man. So stay tuned. Buddy of mine lent me his Ruger LC carbine to try out, which I appreciate very much. You know who you are, thank you. But that brings me, another buddy of mine come up here with me, and he brought his 5.7. Well, it's the 5.7 and the new one. The, what is this? MRD? Yeah, whatever. 5.7 Gen 3. We're going to go 5.7 Gen 3. It's actually a lot nicer than the older ones. But, so I got to give some pretext here. I bought a PS90 many moons ago when they essentially first came out. So I jumped on the 5.7 bandwagon when it was really a novel thing. And I shot the piss out of my PS90, and I liked it a lot. But come toward about 5 or 6 years ago, the 5.7 ammo got really high and really hard to get. So I kind of got burned down on it, something I couldn't shoot anymore, so I got rid of it and never really looked back. So I didn't pay much attention to all the new 5.7 offerings that are coming out now. I know you got like the CMG Banshees, Ruger's got a bunch, FN's got some revamped models. Now they're doing ARs. You can even get the AR uppers with the PS90 magazines, and there's a lot of 5.7 stuff. Still floating rumors of the bolt actions that we keep hearing every year, but that never seems to materialize. So anyway, done ramble over. This is the Ruger carbine 5.7. They call it LC carbine. Folding stock. It's quite little. It's lightweight. It's nimble. They got one of the Vortex etch scopes on it. I'm going to shoot a little bit, but the moral of the story is, to make a long story very short, is I probably underestimated the new 5.7 offerings. All three of these weapons are up here shooting are much better than I anticipated, and I think I might have overlooked them, and that's my bad, and I'll admit it. As you can see, we've scorched the end of this one here. I've had so much fun shooting it, and the range, you know, it's weird. You shoot the metal targets out here and they ding, but they don't move. It's hard to tell if you even hit them, but they're dinging all the way out at 100 yards with a handgun, and that's even hard to do with a 9mm or any other kind of real, you know, pistol round. So it seems to got some range. Don't have a lot of knockdown. Everybody already knows all that, so let's do the Ruger thing. All right, so Ruger LC carbine. I would shoot this thing. It shoots very acceptable, way within the realm of what I would expect for a gun like this. There's a target out there about 110. Hopefully I can duplicate what I've been doing today, but it seems like every time I turn the camera on, something goes wrong. Like that. So that's about a 6-inch swinger at 110-ish. I heard a lot more hits than misses. That's freehand. This gun is really, really, really easy to shoot. Of course, the recoil's very low given the bullet it is. 20 rounds in the magazines. It's these things are pretty cheap for what they are. You can fold it up, put it somewhere. I think it's a really good option. It doesn't have the knockdown that I prefer. You know, if it was up to me, you'd have like a 30-06 and everything, but It's a zooming little bullet. The ammunition's come down a lot. It's become a lot more affordable to shoot, which I love. And I don't know. I mean, what are you going to say about it? It does exactly what it's supposed to do at a decent range. It'd be great for varmints. It'd be great for communists. High capacity, low recoil, little sub-ish kind of gun. I enjoy it a lot. And then you have your OG 5.7. The first time I ever held one of these guns, I thought it was fake. It feels like absolute crap. It feels like a BB gun. It feels like a toy. If you've ever shot one, you know that it does not shoot like a toy. These things are dangerous. And FN stepped it up with their new one. This one's got a red dot. We've been shooting it up to 100 yards, wearing stuff out. Against, it's funny. You can hear the bullets hit the metal swingers, but they don't move because they're lightweight bullets. But you got plenty of capacity in a handgun. I feel like that's a lot of firepower. The red dot makes it super easy to shoot. There's very little recoil. You can follow your shot up with other shots, one right after the other. So you could stack, at a decent range, you could stack 4 or 5 of these things right on top of each other with ease. I think it'd be a real good gun for a beginner. But I know these are considered, you know, fairly exotic. It's not common, but it's getting a lot more common. But you can absolutely just wear something out if you want to. So anyway, in closing, I'm not going to tell you that this is something you need for defense or sporting or whatever purposes you see fit for your guns, just because. But this is not something to overlook. So check out some of the new 5.7 offerings. Check this out, the carbines. I know they're doing a little pistol now that's really cool looking. I'd really like to see one of those in SBR, but I have too many irons in the fire right now. So give the 5.7 a hard look. I know it's a contentious topic as to whether or not the little small fast bullet's good for anything. I know some people love it, some people don't like it, but don't overlook it. Don't do what I did. Don't ignore it. Thank you guys for watching.